everybody. This is Dawn with Scrapbook Sage with
Juju.
our Mama Juju. So, yay! And we've got Elisa on the front row seat.
Woohoo, Elisa!
Yay! Hi, Bonnie. So glad you're here. Woo! We've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally, Texas is worth the wait. We're here. So, hi, Ginger. Glad you're here.
How is everybody?
I will do what we normally do. Welcome. Yeah, how is everybody doing? We hope everybody's doing good. So it's Pam. Okay, that's good to know. I miss that sometimes. So Juju, why don't I go ahead and share the digital, so if people want to grab it and print it and work with us, they can, and then we'll go from there. How does that sound?
Okay. You want me to do the you want to do a digital flip through when I do the facts, or do you want to talk about your digital?
Let me do the digital really quick, and then we'll do the 12 by 12. Just review the 12 by 12, and then we'll do the facts. And okay. I will craft, and then you can craft, and we can have fun. Okay, so really quick, I'll show the digital. And let's do this one. So if you want to, let me come here. If you want to get this digital and craft along with us, it is free on my Ko-fi shop at Scrapbook Sage, Texas as it is. And I have some extra images in there, so go ahead and grab that and you'll have fun with that. But they're so cute.
Oh.
So there you go. And there's some more images, and you'll see me playing with those as well. And let me get back to where we're at. And I can close this off and do this and remove this. And then I have the 12 by 12 if you don't want me to go over that really quick, Juju.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So we're doing the Celebrate America. It's Juju's and my 12 by 12 Junk Journal Challenge. We also have other gals who are with us. Yvette Qualley, Joanne's Junk Journals and More, Debbie Ham, 3 Hens and a Chick, Creative Nana, aka Sheila, Carolyn's Craft Tree, Kentucky Crafter, Thumbprint Creations, Daisy and Grace, our lovely Bonnie, and then Mama Juju and me. So check out the hashtag 12 by 12 Junk Journal Challenge 2025, and we're all doing at least a journal or something that inspires us once a month, and we're trying to get 2 videos or 2 lives a month for that challenge. So hey there, Lisa. Thanks. I hope you enjoy it. It was a fun digital to make for sure. And here is here's the ephemera pack. Got 1 ephemera, 2 ephemera pages. Here's the second one. The second page. Aren't those cute? We got Texas, the armadillo, the guys on the stucco wall, and the bee represented. And then we also got a few of the books off of the Library of Congress. I thought those were cool. And the butterfly, and then that stucco wall I just think is really neat. Okay.
All right. Can I do a quick flip through what I've done so far? And hey, Cindy. Hey, Pam.
Oh, please do.
Okay. Here we go. All right. We did the inside cover. Let me see. We did that together. I love that inside cover. And then there's the Texas. I am Texas. You put that on the back of this one. I did the fussy cut, and they turned out so good. Oh, I'm having such fun with this. And there, I put this insert page in. I did this one. I can't wait to show you what I'm going to do with this. We did this one. And I've got this one. Flip it open. And it opens like this. Okay, Bonnie, be careful. And then you can open this up to here. Then we can put some stuff in here. You can add pictures or stuff on that. And then this page opens up. And then this page opens up. And then there's a map to do some stuff on that I've got. You open it up. Here's another collage page. Here's a music page. And I reinforced it. And well, I actually connected the two music pages together with my homemade washi that we did together. You open it up and it's the Rio Grande song. And then this one is that coffee dyed paper we did. And I attached this as a slip-in pocket. And then on the other side, we've got, you know, our Celebrate Trump thing here. And then that we did. And then that I did with that. Then on this one, it's the Texas Strong, Come Hell or High Water. And then I reinforced it with the butterfly washi. And then you open that page up. And I took, this was on the scrapbook page on the other side of here. So I took it and put it in. Huh? Oh, I put it in.
Tommy Pop.
Oh, okay, Tammy.
Sorry.
And then this one I use as a pocket to put these facts that we'll go over about Texas in it. And they just slide in right there. And then on this side is some different sizes. That's a pocket there. And then this is the one that says Texas, and it has this one on this side. This is the ledger paper. This is going to be the master collage for the center part. And then on this one, it has Texas Memories. And I'm going to leave this blank so we can put some Texas memory pictures or ephemera or something on it. And then the back of this one, and it has a pocket. And then, let's see. I found him. The Marlboro Man. I think I'm the Marlboro Man. Look, he did so good. No, I didn't stay up too late. I've been working on it all day today, too. I found the Marlboro Man. Okay, and then Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen. And then Oh My Darling Clementine. That was my favorite song growing up. Oh My Darling Clementine. And then she'll be coming around the mountain. I took the map, see, and put it on this page here so we could use for just a background collage. And then this is the back of the a ledger that I put over the back of the stack waterfold pocket page, and put that there. And then this is the page that we did last night. And then I made the banner that flips up that we could put information on if we need to, or journal or pictures or, you know, whatever. Love the little cowboy up there. And then that's the back of the C page. And then this is the back of that railroad ledger page. And then this is the hummingbird page. And then on the back, I put that we did, that jelly print. And then, of course, the back is that one. That's what I've got done so far. So
cute.
This. Sorry, I've been working a good bit. All right, these are the tags. I'll make some tags out of this. This is going in the center of the center collage page, along with this, but it's going to hang like this. So it hangs appropriately, because I don't like the fact that it's on the wrong side. It's over the stars. So we're hanging this way because I think that means something. Okay. And then this. Oh my God. I love this. I think this is so cute.
It is adorable.
It is. And I cut this out. I finished doing the variation with the different medias, and I got it fussy cutted. And then I did this one. Speaking of Texas, and it's got some fun facts in it. Of course, I had to put, you know, our Dies cowboy in it. I have this set that's going to go somewhere. I took the film strip and put "Don't Mess With," and then that's the Texas part that it goes to. So I started fixing that up, and that's a rusted paper clip that's going to go in it. And then this was part of our cover. So I took the little, he's so cute, little camel boy, and then one of my roses and put on that for a journal card. And then that's the other part of that scrapbook I made as a flip up or journal card or something. And then this one about the Texas Rangers, I thought I could put in here, and it's going to flip down. Well, I'm going to have
Hey,
to try
Butterroll.
this I'm going to use for a page edge. I thought that would be so pretty for a page edge. Hey, Miss Rowe. And then I have this I want to try to put on front of the journal cover along with my other stuff. We'll see if we can fix it. And a tag and another tag and another tag. And then I took the back of them out with the state of Texas on it with that dot. And then I turned it over, and then I put Dies July ephemera on the back of it for the cover. You could write there or, you know, just look at it. And then this one, I took some of that Liberty and one of her things to make and one of my jelly print things that we did and made that out of it. This is just a little snippet. It is a little scrap snippet. And then it's so cute. Little tag. And that's all, so far, that's all of the little, you know, pieces off the fabrics and stuff behind there. And we saw that last night. I had to take it off because it was clanging too much, and I got to put a reinforcer on it. That's what I've done so far.
Very cool. It's beautiful. Hi, Carrie.
And these are all my fussy cuts that I want to put in here. Hey, Carrie. So,
So I know she's really excited about playing there. And then I've got some, this is a journal that I have made so far. So I did the 10 years of Texas on the fronts.
put you up
And
big,
I love-
though. There we go.
And then I love this fabric for the kit. It just seemed like it worked. Now, I put the 10 years of Texas there, but this image would be a beautiful front image. I might cut her out and put her right there. We'll see. Haven't decided. I'll probably make several Texas ones. So I used some images from Creative Fabric. I just found things that I wanted to play with that would complement my journal. And so I got some leather and some of the turquoise, and I just made a cover like that. I haven't bound it yet, but here's the inside cover. And I think that's looking really cool. Here is an original postcard. I think that looks really neat there. And then you guys know me, I'm pretty typical where I'll do 15 pages. I found a Texas map and it was purple, so I put it with the blue and it has Texas there. And then I've got my copy dyed papers, and I had a first day issue. This is cool. It says Houston, Texas, 1971 with the space. What is that? The void US 10, a decade of achievement in space. Apollo 15. Scott Worden Irving. Scott Worden and Irving were the astronauts, I guess. So I made this sort of family oriented. So I put the mama, and then in this journal, I have a couple journals. here, I think. Let's see. On here, does this say Texas? I was wondering. No, it doesn't. It was just the color. Okay. So, and then I just had some extra pieces. Oh, am I upside down? Yeah, let's switch this over. So all around the kitchen. So I thought that would be nice. You get some good recipes in there. And we look at those cute boys. Aren't they just adorable? It's like they're on the back of a truck. And then this one, so you can see it spread out, is the girl with the flower there with the Texas. So that was cool. And then I just printed some of my own other kits there. And then there's the daddy. So fun. So that was some of the pages. And then the next one, this will probably be a second journal. I loved making the gemstone, the topaz out of this state. I thought that looked really cool. I had fun making that. And then there's the daddy again. Some of the images are different. And there's your cowboys. I told you I had a cowboy journal too, but no abs are showing.
We're going to have to send her some abs.
That's okay. I've got my tater over here. And so we've got, I'm already blushing. Can you tell? I'm like,
yeah. Shame on Frog.
I know, shame on Frog. And then here's one of the pages that I just folded over. I'll probably glue that down before I find it. And then I just had some extra pieces I printed up. I thought I would go good in them. This was from a book that was like one of the old books on Library of Congress, and I thought that marble paper was really cool. And this is a lot of my lace. I have a lace collection that I use. So this is more minimal, but I can add all the ephemera, and it will be fun.
Hey, Miss Beth.
That sort of got out of place. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing with the Texas kit that I made. And I will obviously be adding a lot more. There's their bee. And anything else in here? I don't know that I have anything else that is Texas. So I like having a neutral one, sort of a nod to the state, because I sell here in the Pacific Northwest. But a lot of people come to the beach and they're from Texas, or a family member is, and they'll get the journal. So that's fun. And then I'm just going to be playing with all these lovely things as we're with you and adding things to the journal, to both of the signatures. So, and I think Mama's on. I'll put us both on so she can tell her fun little stories. And then we'll go from there. Hey, Beth.
Okay, y'all, look here. It says now to Texas. And I found this talking about the ships and stuff in those magazines that Elisa sent me. So, and this was a historical ship. So I cut it out, and they had one that was kind of in color. This is, I think, the remodel. And then this one was a black and white picture. So I got both of them out and fussy cutted them. And I thought this would be kind of like in the background. It's my thoughts. In the background. And then this would be in the forefront here with the now to Texas on it. Okay. But I'm scared. Y'all know I get a little scared. So I'm a little scared. So I got to glue this down, and then I got to try to collage with the paint and blend it all in. You know, I got to try to pull a Dee. I ain't no Dee. So I'm a little scared. So I got Miss Beth in here to help me. Miss Beth can help me. And Pam can help me. And Elisa, y'all can help me. Tell me if I need to do something different. Got it. Tell me if I need to do something different. Okay, and then let me find my papers here. Okay, let me set this up here. See if I should have printed it bigger. I should have printed it bigger.
Hi, Debbie.
Hey Angie. Texas is a chili come home capital of the world. And that means chili with home. Six Flags Over Texas reflects the nations that rule the states. Texans love their Whataburger fast food chain. The frozen margarita machine was invented in Dallas, Texas. Woohoo, Dallas. Thank you much, Dallas. I like them frozen margaritas. As long as you don't get them at the Mexican restaurant and tell the bartender that his drinks are too weak. That is a very serious no. Don't ever do that. Because if you do, your husband will have a blackmail video of you drunk as snot. Just saying, and don't ask me how I know. So never tell the bartender his drinks are too weak. And challenge him to make you one that you can actually drink. Because he will. Texas was an independent country from 1836 to 1845. You do know it was the only state that joined the Union as a treaty. There were two presidents, Eisenhower and Johnson. They were both born in the great state of Texas. And also, we should have known, y'all. We should have known. Guess who else is also from Texas? That's why you don't mess with Texas. The one man that even Snoop Dogg himself cannot outsmoke. And that would be our very own Willie Nelson. I even got a collage in here. Let me see. It's in all this mess. Oh my God. Oh, there it is. Look at that. A Texas legend. Should have known. Should have
Gotta love
known.
Willie Nelson.
Oh, Bush. Yes. We can't forget about Bush. It's in capital letters. Can't forget about the Bushes. So that makes 4. Whew. All right. Let me be corrected. I like Mama Bush. Ain't that right, Dawn? We're not allowed to talk about Mama Bush. She's like the queen. We don't. I plug my ears when anybody starts talking about the Bushes, and Mama Bush can't do it. I can't do it. The flower is the blue bonnet. Well, it has more bats than any other state. Ain't that something? More bats than any other state. I wonder why. Well, it's so freaking big. There's no official language in Texas. And most of the language is English and Spanish and Spanglish. I just threw that last part in there myself. Let's see. The official state dish of the chili con, whatever. I don't know. Carne. Carne. Was a dish of Texas since 1977. Rodeo became the state sport in 1997. Maybe I need to see a rodeo. And maybe I need to go to Texas to see the rodeo. So if it's a state sport, you should go to Texas to see a rodeo. The Texas Ranger baseball team played the first in 1972. And why did my computer go black? Am I still on? Yeah.
You're still here. We see you.
Okay. Since 1972, the Rangers became the official state professional baseball team for Major League Baseball. It's based in Arlington, Texas, and it has 5 appearances in the MLB postseason, divisional champions from 1996 to 2016. In 2012, the Rangers also appeared as a wild card team. Texas is bad. Just saying. The Ranger baseball team shares the same name with the Texas Ranger division. So you know they're a bad team if they own with the Texas Rangers. But you don't want the Texas Rangers coming after you. They get their man one way or the other. They worse than the FBI. You ask Pam, she knows. I saw that picture, Bonnie. Jesus, Mary Joseph. That's scary. You had to quit going out. Didn't you have a tree the last time? Oh, the Texas Rangers. See, I told you. The Texas Rangers, by God, they help prevent the president's assassination. Don't mess with them Rangers.
Bonnie sent us a picture. She's out in the rain. She's helping take care of a friend. So hopefully she'll be home soon.
It was tasked from a meter away. Good God, there were some bad people. The Texas Ranger Division was established in 1823. That was probably their FBI, since they or their CIA or something like that, since they were their own country back then. That's why Texas says don't mess with them and they bad and everything, because that was their own country, inside of a country. Well, doggone, that's a lot of countries. The father in Texas died at the age of 43. During Austin's lifetime, he led more than 280 families from the United States to a region that completed in the year of 1825, when Texas settlers became resentful of the Mexican government. Austin pushed consolidation that later became the Texas Revolution. After a life of leadership, Austin died of pneumonia in December of 1836. That pneumonia kills folks. Whew, especially back then.
For sure.
Yep, that Texas Revolution lasts for 6 months. The war ended when they were defeated in San Ann's army in the Battle of for the 21st of 1836. The earliest record of Texas dates back to 1519. That's just the earliest record. See, don't mess with them, because Texas had been claimed by 3 foreign countries, came out their own country before they decided to get in with the country. All right, y'all know how much I love my Dr. Pepper. I can thank the great old sweet wonderful Waco, Texas, from my Dr. Pepper. It first marketed in the early 1900s. Dr. Pepper's top secret recipe has 23 different ingredients kept in 2 halves in separate safety deposit boxes. Now there's one for refreshing Texas facts. Well, Bugs Bunny's punchline. Who don't love Bugs Bunny? My Bugs Bunny that I grew up with, his punchline came from Texas. Whew. Tex Avery decided on Bugs Bunny iconic catchphrase as a reflection of his childhood. He was born in Tyler, Texas. You say that? Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about my baby. It's Taylor, Texas. And the "What's up, Doc?" after hearing it a lot as a kid. Oh. It's a technology sector. It has 2.6% of Texas populations work in the financial industry.
Oh, yeah, you guys pray for Bonnie. A tree fell down. She's fine. She's just blocked. She's close to home, but it may take her a bit to get there.
The Lone Star flag is now more than 180 years old. It was adopted January the 25th of 1839, and it's a national flag of Texas. I'm sorry, as the national flag of the Republic of Texas. Let me stand corrected. The state's flag bears a single star with the American color scheme of white, blue, and red. White represents purity, blue loyalty, and red represents bravery. And finally, that long white star on its left side represents all of Texas and its unity. Did you just get chills or what? Feel like I'm in church? Got my hand over my heart and I don't know why. Oh my goodness. Texas has its own power grid, y'all. You ain't got to worry about Mr. Smart Man with his Teslas. Texas got his own power grid. That's right. They got it under control. So when the zombie apocalypse happens, y'all, we heading to Texas. Just load your supplies up and meet me over at Elisa's. Y'all know what the word Texas means? Hey, Di. Does anybody know what the word Texas actually means? It just warms my heart when I heard it. It actually means friends. Friends.
Aw.
I know. Maybe we won't cry. January is the coldest month in Texas. We can't go to Texas. I mean July. We can't go to Texas in not July, January. I was right the first time. We cannot go to Texas there. It is -5 degrees Celsius or 23 degrees Fahrenheit at night, and about 13 degrees Celsius or 55 degrees during the day. Well, it ain't too cold. We might can go to Texas then. That's not too cold. Summer in Texas
Hi,
starts
Vicky.
starts in June and it ends in September. That's a long summer. Woo. July and August is the hottest, scorching temperatures from 93 to 101 on average. I'm sure there's a lot of humidity in that. They so bad. They have 4 traditional types of barbecue. Not one, not barbecue. 4 types of barbecue. You've got West Texas, East Texas, Central Texas, and South Texas. East Texas marinates their barbecue meat using sweet potato-based sauce and cooks it over hickory wood until the meat is ready to fall off its bone. As Central Texas and East Texas barbecues varies among whatever's popular outside of Texas. Now, Southern Texas barbecues uses molasses-like sauce to keep that moistness of the barbecue meat, while the West Texans cook their meat directly over the mesquite wood chips. Do stuff just on purpose.
I like mesquite wood chips.
Of course, we know Austin is the musical capital of the world. Texas has 60 billionaires as of this date in whatever it was. Ladies, we should have went to Texas to look for our husband. That was as of 2020. The whole United States has 642 billionaires. California has 160, and New York has 114. It's the third city with the most, probably though the oldest, so they last the longest. Texas created the blue alert in 2000.
All that oil, all those billionaires, what's all the oil? Is my guess.
Oh, Debs, here's where it talks about the bushes. It's cool to watch the bats fly out. I don't know about all that. Maybe inside a car with the windows rolled up and locked up. Texas has rules and regulations for selling alcohol beverages. I wonder if this is still true. Alyssa, is this still true? Do you know? The state of Texas upholds selling hours of beer and wine. The beverages can only be sold Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 12 midnight. On Saturdays, liquor is available from 7 a.m. to 1 a.m., while it starts at noontime until 12 midnight on Sunday. So you can't drink after church on Sundays. That makes sense. I think that's pretty much everywhere, ain't it? Oh, the highest speed limit posted in the United States is in Texas, clocking at 85 miles per hour. Along Texas State Highway 130 or the Pickle Parkway, it beats the highest speed limit in any other state. Woo, let's go to Texas. We can speed. Find us a billionaire. That sounds fun. And then on this one,
Yeah,
it was fun. It does sound fun, don't it? It was a fun fact of not being able to milk a neighbor's cow. It's illegal to milk somebody else's cow. I'm sure that's no longer a law. It has the world's largest rose garden in Tyler Manicholas Rose Garden. That's so special. The three other places was Spain, France, and Mexico. Then Texas became its independent republic in 1836 and was the 28th state to be incorporated into the United States in 1845 as part of a treaty. It joined it following the Civil War. Cowboys are still a bred tradition in Texas. I need to go to Texas and get me a billionaire cowboy. It said it's illegal to milk someone else's cow, though the fine won't exceed $10. Milking a cow one doesn't own violates the Texas Penal Code because it is considered theft of personal property. That was funny, I thought.
Stealing people's milk.
Yeah, nowadays milk might be $10. But I don't think I'd be stealing nobody's milk in Texas.
Yeah.
They come out the womb holding a gun up there.
Alyssa says you didn't mention George Strait. Bonnie's home safe. Yay.
I'm sorry.
Glad you're home safe, Bonnie.
Tell us about George Strait, Alyssa. I ain't a country fan, so I didn't think about George Strait.
Oh.
You like you some George Strait?
I do. I'm really bad with music, but I recognize his name and I know I've listened to his music. That's as good as I get.
Beth said I can take a bucket when I go cow tipping. I might cow tip up here, but I ain't gonna cow tip in Texas. I told you, them folks have guns and they know how to use them and ain't scared to. You got to be careful in Texas.
I printed this page for you, Bonnie. I'm going to put daisies in my book. This is so pretty.
Okay. Here we go. His ranch is on the way to your mom's house. Oh. He is finer than fine, and he's the cowboy on my portfolio.
I do like Tex-Mex.
See, I didn't even know that. I don't do country music. All my exes live in Texas. Well, now, I do like that song. I have heard that song a time or two. Mostly back in the day when I went out drinking at the bars.
Right.
Yeah. That's one of them songs they play at the bar.
They do.
Let me cover this up. Marty be fussing. She'll get to cussing at me. And you got to watch Marty. She'll cuss you. All right, let's see if we can match some of this stuff here. All right. Look, y'all, I'm serious. I got the Got the mix rigger out. Matthew McConaughey. Now I like him. He's in the book too. I think I'm gonna need just a little
He
bit.
had some fun movies. It's true.
Mm.
I sure can.
You know, it's kind of hard to look at chat and talk while you're trying to do this business here, y'all. Hey, Susan. What about some artists? I know we got some artists from up that way, surely. So we can't have this caps up in there. Some caps up in here.
Let me see.
Scared about this.
Oh, well, the other music artists as well. Waylon Jennings, ZZ Top, Willie Nelson, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Janis Joplin, Beyonce, Buddy Holly, George Strait, Selena, Roy Orbison, Lyle Lovett, Meatloaf, Kelly Clarkson, I know her, Freddie Fender, Gary Clark, Towns Van Zant, The Chicks, Kenny Rogers, Barry White. Cool. Let me see what other artists. They're showing me all the musicians.
Well, it's, you know, kind of the music capital of the world.
Yeah, that's the capital. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
William Lester, 1910 to 1991, was born in Graham, Texas. There's the Dallas Museum of Art and the Ballroom Marfa. Olin Travis. But yeah, Seymour Fogel, William Lester, Everett Spruce. Oh,
Miss Beth, am I doing this okay? You still in here? It's the only way I know to do it, unless you need, tell me some other way.
there's a woman by the name of Missy from Houston who shares her junk journals. But yeah, I don't see anybody that I recognize.
What about any folk artists?
I know that housework.
Ooh.
Mark Wayne Glasmeyer, Town Van Zandt, Jerry Jeff Walker. Oh, see, they're going back to music.
All right, let me soften it up.
Okay, so there is a place called Amon Carter Museum of American Art that's in Fort Worth. And they have an exhibit right now of East of the Pacific. So that is a cool international one. And Clara McDonald Williamson does some folk art there. She's cute. She's a little bit like she reminds me of Grandma Moses a bit. Her art. I love Grandma Moses. She inspired me.
Yeah, I like Grandma Moses too.
So H.O. Kelly, Reverend Johnny Swearingen, Bullocks Ward, and Claire McDonald Williamson, among others. So that's the Texas folk art. Features the spirit work of those artists. So Kelly, Ward, and Williamson, for instance, depict scenes from rural life, daily chores and family community, rituals that they recalled from their youth. These paintings are more than autobiographical memories. They are historical reminders of the state's rural past and evolving identity. I'm surprised I don't have any Mexican artists noted or more Hispanic origins, Spanish origins.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I know. There's a she had a massive heart attack. A heart attack.
Who did?
Cinnamon. Didn't Cinnamon have a heart attack? Hey Becca.
Yeah, they have an
Hi,
online.
dear.
They have an online series, so you guys might want to check it out. It's in Fort Worth. It's called Carter Articles. It's cute. Amon Carter Museum of American Art. So you guys might want to check that out.
All right, y'all. Did I mess it up? Is it okay? What does it need besides my caps? Yeah, it was a. Yeah, I thought it was a heart attack.
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she was young too. Oh my God, I watched her. She was such an amazing artist, and she struggled so. She fought so hard with her uh, process, her mental illness process that she had. She overcome a lot.
Tater is still recovering, so if you guys can hear him, it's just going to be what it is.
Oh, I'm glad he's resting.
Yeah. He goes back to work tomorrow.
You know,
We're anticipating him not really healing up for anywhere between a month and 6 months. So
yeah,
hopefully it'll be before that, but that's what we hear. It takes that long.
yeah, yeah. But it's just slowly be getting better, each time. Okay, now I'm gonna let that dry. Then I put the caps on it, and I'm just gonna put caps right here and up on this one. I don't know. Let me see. Let me show y'all. See if y'all think that's okay. No, I haven't heard. Up on this part here, right here. These are not, these would be the little caps, but I was going to do some caps up here where this comes up like this here, just a few little caps like it's a rolling wave in behind it. But not too bright since it's in the distance. And then here, put some rolling caps behind here, kind of bright. And then along here where this lighter is. And then here, and then top the caps here over the darkness like it's rolling into you. Top the caps here, and then shimmer it around Texas. If I can pull that off, that's my plan.
Oh, no.
Did I hire somebody? Look what you made me do, Becca.
So Ginger asked how Christy is doing, and people asked what happened to her. And she was in a chat earlier and was left in tears. So we're trying to figure out what happened with her. And then Vicky shares the Yellow Rose of Texas. Some say the Yellow Rose of Texas was inspired by a real woman named Emily West, a free woman of color that was captured by the Mexican army during the Texas Revolution. So yeah, does anybody know what happened to Christy? And Vicky, thank you for sharing. Hi, Patty.
Oh gosh.
It's tough. Our life just keeps on going. Things bad happen. And that's the one thing about being Americans is we care for each other. How sweet is this? People are asking about each other.
I know. It's wonderful. It is very,
So,
very wonderful. I'm scared.
so it looks like Vicky's our historian in the house. She was talking about the gal who was the yellow rose. And sorry, I'm trying to scroll and getting other things there.
All right, it's not gonna.
Emily West. And apparently her she distracted the general Santa Anna, leading to the Texan victory at the Battle of San Joaquin. Wacano? I'm pronouncing that wrong, in 1836. Historians debate the accuracy, but the myth lives on in Texas folk. Those women can distract people. That's where us women can distract people. That's for sure.
Those hussies. I don't know if I can do that, Lisa. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm scared. I'm really, really scared.
She does love her blue.
Well, I mean, that's what it was. That's the blue it was.
No, we think it's cool. So,
That's the color of it.
So Create with Becca says, I tell you, she needs to develop a blue series line of paint. And Beth is saying, make waves. And Ginger says, LOL, Becca.
It would be grungy blue.
A little bit of choppy water, that happens. Happens up here anyways. Water's brown half the time and blue and aqua other times. It sort of depends how stormy it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe that needs to come over here.
Oh my God, yeah. I know this is boring, like watching paint dry. Mm-hmm. But I'm on a roll now, so.
She's like all focused. I've got this. Well, I'm just gluing on ephemera, so I'm working on a clean journal. You know that. So Becca says she has choppy water this weekend. Ginger says what? So, did you change your favorite color to blue, Juju?
Yeah.
I think it's still purple, isn't it? Or is
Well,
it
it
pink?
was. I always thought it was paint, but I mean, all my paints, I have more blues. I have more blue everything. So I'm kind of beginning to think it's a little blue.
Blue is calming to craft with, that's for sure.
It is.
Okay, one signature done. I love them all, but I like pink and teal probably the best. But I'm like Juju. I don't have those colors around me. I have a lot of teal and red around me, but I like the longhorn cows. I think they're cool. So it's 4 o'clock. I may need to get going soon. I have to run to Costco before it closes.
Okay, Becca, you going on
How you
next?
doing over there, Juju?
Oh, I'm on a roll, which I think it's looking pretty good. If I don't screw it up.
I did too. Let me make you big so we can see it again. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, I'm so sorry you don't have electricity, Becca.
Oh no. I was worried about that yesterday because of all that rain and the bridge and the road washing out.
So, Debbie, you've had rain too. That sweet butter roll. You said, look at all those cute ships in the ocean. Debbie said she had thunderstorms, and Butterroll says, hi, Becca. Okay. So, Juju, I think I need to sign off a little bit because I need to get to,
Okay.
I need to
I'll stop.
head off.
Roll.
No, that's okay. I just wanted to give you a heads up, just because everything going on with Tater.
Okay.
I want to be sure I have things in order. So
Oh wow.
cool.
Okay. Well, thank y'all for coming out.
Yeah, and we will do next week at 3 o'clock too. And we're doing both Hawaii and New Jersey. Sure, no problem, Melissa. And make sure you guys follow Juju when she has her live. I know she's doing the 100-day. You could talk more about that, Juju. Are you going to come on later tonight?
Oh yeah, I'll come on later tonight. At 10, the regular time. Bye, guys.
You're welcome. You're welcome, you guys. Thank you.